grandfather came to this valley right after the turn of the last century, about 1902, settled here and then acquired this property in 1917, and so the family's been here ever since, mostly dairy all these years, and now we've recently converted to livestock and to this pilot vineyard project. The consumer is going to make more demands on us as farmers as we go forward. We have a big job in educating the consumer because we're more than willing to keep changing our practices to meet contemporary standards, but they have to be reasonable too. We have to make a living on this business, and so a lot of the work we're trying to do now is educate people about the realities of farming. I think we've already seen quite an impact here in California by the consumer about farming practices. We're located, as I stand here, 25 miles from San Francisco in Marin County. Marin citizens have a very high respect for the environment, but they also have a high regard for agriculture. I think the farmers and ranchers here in Marin have done a good job of educating the public and also taking advantage of the opportunity here to market directly or indirectly to the people of the Bay Area. I don't think this issue of size, scale, local versus foreign should be as big a controversy as it has become, because we need all of agriculture. We need the farmers who can feed large numbers of people here and around the globe, and we need farmers who are willing to respond to the demand for locally grown food grown under special circumstances, and so there's plenty of room for all of us. Modern agriculture is, I guess the definition involves constant change, constantly adapting, changing to circumstances, meeting new expectations of the public. But I think modern agriculture is both global and local, and we need to be able to do both. Well, like many of the ranches here in California, and particularly here in the North Bay, we have challenges related to invasive pests, primarily weeds and thistles, and so we have for the last 25 years undergone a sort of scouting and attacking process. We spray when we need to, but we don't spray any more than we have to. It's an expensive proposition, and we keep most of those weeds in the pastures under control that way, just by scouting and being quick to react when we see an outbreak. The vineyard is a new enterprise for us, and we are following the California Association of Wine Grape Growers Sustainable Practices Program. We intend to eventually get certification. We're using as many of the modern cultural practices as we can. Weed control is an issue, and so we're using an herbicide. We will go to cover crops in the next couple of years to suppress weeds in that way and add nutrients to the soil. So, we're just trying to use all the knowledge we can gather, and that's what farmers do. You gather knowledge and you apply it as efficiently as you can.